Alright petrolheads, the future is here and it's strapped to your face. Gran Turismo 7 has landed on PlayStation VR 2 and everyone's asking the same question. Is this the real deal or a one-way ticket to Vomit City? I'll admit, I had my doubts. I've been burned by VR racing games before, left feeling green and dizzy. But let me tell you, Polyphony Digital has smashed it out of the park this time. GT7 in VR isn't just a gimmick, it's a full-blown sensory assault. Suddenly you're not just playing a game, you're living it. The immersion is on another level and it's genuinely exciting to experience. But with all the hype, it's important to remember that VR isn't for everyone. So buckle up, and let's break down whether Gran Turismo 7 VR is the racing revolution you've been waiting for, or just a recipe for disaster. One of the best things about Gran Turismo 7 VR is how ridiculously easy it is to set up. Sony has learned from past mistakes and the days of tangled wires and complicated menus are gone. Just plug in your PSVR 2 headset, slip it on, and boom, you're in the game. Seriously, it's that simple. Gran Turismo 7 automatically detects the headset and boots up in VR mode. And your first moments in VR, pure magic. You're sitting in the meticulously recreated cockpit of your chosen car, sunlight glinting off the dashboard. It's enough to make the hairs on your arms stand on end. Now let's talk about what it actually feels like to race in VR. In a word, intense. The sense of speed is incredible. You feel every bump in the road, every twitch of the steering wheel. Glancing into corners feels natural, and judging braking points becomes a whole new challenge. And the sound? Oh man, the sound. The roar of the engine, the screech of tires, the wind rushing past. It's all so real, so visceral. You find yourself instinctively leaning into turns, holding your breath as you squeeze through a tight gap. It's exhilarating and exhausting in equal measure. So, what makes Gran Turismo 7 VR so special? Let me break it down for you. Immersion. This isn't just a game anymore, it's an experience. You feel like you're really there, behind the wheel. Visuals. Polyphony Digital has worked wonders with the PSVR 2's graphical capabilities. The cars, the tracks, everything looks absolutely stunning. Detail, from the stitching on the steering wheel to the individual blades of grass trackside, the level of detail is mind-blowing. You really get a sense of the craftsmanship that goes into these machines. Learning tool. I'm not kidding, GT7 VR could actually make you a better driver. The way it improves spatial awareness and line of sight is invaluable. Now before you rush out and remortgage your house for a PSVR 2, let's talk about the downsides. Look, let's be honest, VR and nausea often go hand in hand. While Gran Turismo 7 does a decent job of minimizing it, some people are just more susceptible. VR gaming is way more physically and mentally demanding than flat-screen gaming. Don't be surprised if you need a lie-down after a long session. Not all of Gran Turismo 7's features are available in VR. You're restricted to certain races and game modes, which can feel kind of limiting. Using a standard DualSense controller in VR can feel a bit clunky. The lack of force feedback is definitely noticeable. A racing wheel really does enhance the experience. So, the million-dollar question, is Gran Turismo 7 VR worth the hype? In a word, yes. It's not perfect, but it's a phenomenal experience that every racing fan should try at least once. Is it for everyone? Probably not. If you're prone to motion sickness or easily fatigued, it might not be your cup of tea, but if you're a hardcore sim racer looking for the ultimate immersive experience, then GT7 VR is an absolute no-brainer. Still on the fence about VR? Here's my advice. See if you can try out PSVR 2 at a friend's house or a gaming event before splashing the cash. Ease yourself into VR with short sessions to avoid overwhelming your senses. If you start feeling queasy, take a break. Don't push yourself too hard. VR is an investment, both financially and in terms of your time. But for those who crave the ultimate racing experience, Gran Turismo 7 VR is a truly unforgettable ride. So, what are you waiting for? Have you experienced the thrill of Gran Turismo 7 in VR? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get this conversation started.